Hey, it's Charlie Pickett, Commander of District 2, Department of Connecticut, Veterans of Foreign Wars. Today's officer training is on social welfare, charity, community service, expectations, and planning at the post level. So, by nature, veterans are a helpful bunch. The VFW and the American Legion are veteran service organizations. So, service to country and our communities are baked in the DNA of our organizations. That said, when you ask people, says, "Oh, what do you do for the community or what service?" People automatically say, "Oh, what programs?" And we talk about National Home for Children or Buddy Poppies or similar things or community service. But what this video I hope to accomplish is that I want post commanders, young members, people new to community service to take a move away from tactics, the individual fundraisers, and look at the strategic and goal setting. All right, so let's take a look. The IRS for 501c19 organizations, like pretty much all American Legion and VFW posts, they're operating exclusively for one or more of the following purposes. Right? Let's throw out recreational activities. Let's toss aside insurance. Let's talk about promoting the social welfare of the community, promoting the greater good, the common good, and the general welfare of the people of the community. What's nice about that one, it's a huge umbrella that you can also put in assisting disabled and needy war veterans and members of the Army, providing entertainment like hospital visits. It's a great umbrella, memorials, for perpetuating memory of deceased veterans, and conducting programs of charitable or educational programs, right? So let's talk about social welfare. So in the VFW and the Legion, social welfare pretty much translates to community service or the community service community or committee. So for example, here is a post receiving the Fred C. Hall Memorial Outstanding Post-Service Special Project Award, which recognizes VFW posts for unique and outstanding community service projects. This is a big deal. I've sat in the room where I've seen each department get one for one post, and stipend, award, and it's you're competing against all the other posts in your state. So to have a community service committee focused on things at a big scale is a good way to align with national. As just one way of structure. But maybe not so great for small posts or new posts or little posts, all right? So let's take a look at another way that you can organize your community service efforts, your charitable efforts, and get some recognition and meet the standard. So the single best yardstick for success of programs in the VFW is the All-American Post criteria. And it's even more so since the addition of the All-American Dashboard. So it comes out, it's spelled out every year in the membership program, comes out when there's a new commander. Let's go zip down, 2, 4, 5, 6. And the All-American Post criteria, All-American program exists to recognize exceptional leadership and teamwork, authentic accomplishment, and membership growth and VFW core programs. Let's put aside the membership portion and any all-state things. All right, all states unique to each state or each department. So I'm going to leave that for another day. All right, or for your guys to do. So let's go to the next one. So to reach All-American in programs, putting aside membership, one packet to district for VOD, one packet to district for Patriot Pen, 5 Buddy Poppy purchased for each member of your post, and basically donate $100 to Veterans and Military Support Program services. That's not the hardest yardstick. That bar is not super high. All right, that's come way down. There's no teacher this year. I don't remember a Boy Scout being in there. Last year had a buyout option, which is not there. But why am I going over this? It's because here is a simple way to say, hey, look, here's the standard, and we all were in the military, and we all strive to meet or exceed the standard. And I'll show you why it's even more important. All right, so this is the VFW All-American dashboard. And as you can see, it's the start of the year. You know, I got nothing done. I'm 12150, the newest and last one at the bottom. All right. You can see it mirrors what's on the PDF we were just looking at. So VMS, you know, when we donate $100, you know, we'll get the MET, Voice of Democracy, Patriot Pen, sometime October, early November, when district files their paperwork. These should go green for my post, right? If we do it. Buddy Poppy already dropped the check, sent in the form. You know, we're buying the 1,000, and then membership. That's, you know, that's the hard one, but that's not this video. This is a yardstick that you can use to gauge success in core programs. Your peers see it, your district sees it, your department sees it. Right? Not a very high bar, but yet still, posts that are flailing along and doing all these other things and not hitting these easy criteria, you know, should maybe have a sit down and saying, hey, look, maybe we should focus on these core programs. Just saying. All right, I want to show you something else. All right, so we go back to my my post website, and let's just click on community service here. We just celebrated our 5th anniversary. That's how much we've donated to veteran in the community, different programs. And we put that out there because if people in the community, in the greater community, don't know what we're doing, they're not going to know. They're not going to be able to, while they may appreciate veterans, they may not appreciate this particular veteran organization in New Haven, Connecticut. So you can see things like, and I mix them all up here, there's patriotic stuff in here and there's charitable stuff in here. So first responder dinner, free dinner from the Regal Bill. We spent $100 during the COVID crisis for firemen, for a free dinner, you know? Nothing crazy. There it is. This is the tactical level, right? Phone calls, you know, is that social welfare? Yeah, it's social welfare for the veterans in your community, your members, right? That's social welfare. Here is a fundraiser that we did last year, that we do every year, you know, as a combined one. And it keeps going on. And we actually won an award of recognition for donating to VMS. So that is an overview of social welfare, charity, and community service, you know, expectations, the standard, and what a post-level, you know, leadership should be looking at the baseline level, and where you should maybe focus your attention. So again, if you're not, you know, if these aren't all green, let's not even talk about membership. If these aren't all green, or you're not striving it, you might want to refocus and say, hey, you know what? They're not that hard. Let's carve that out and focus that. I know some people will argue that Voice of Democracy and Patriot Pen are Americanism or patriotic. Sure, you know, however you want to organize them. But that's the thing. If you're setting goals, then you can look down and say how we're going to get to those goals, you know, set the organizational criteria, and then tactically you can say, hey, we're going to do it this way. So we're going to write a press release, we're going to buy posters, or this VMS. If you've had 7 spaghetti dinners on a Wednesday consecutively and you have not raised $100 toward this goal, you know, tactically that's a poor use of time and resources. So you as a commander or community service chairman might say, I'm spending you know, an enormous amount of time and effort for minimal return. And like I say, this is a standard that we are all judged by. I know some posts are like, I don't care about that stuff. I just want to, you know, do the patriotic stuff. Cool. But if you are interested in having a coherent community service program and then fostering that and growing that so that someday that you are at this type level where you're getting national recognition or department level recognition, you know, having a plan is a large part of that. So thank you very much for hanging out in this video. going over community service, charity, and social welfare at the post level.